Yes, Mike Scott from Chicago. We're at Exotica. This is the last day, and we got 5 hours to work with it. Like I said earlier, it's like being in a cheap hotel. You got 5 hours to get down, and we're gonna play a bad hand well. And I ran into Ralph. He's the star of Sugar Tea with India. So what's going on now? What's going on with you, Ralph?
Nothing much. I'm out here in Exotica, Chicago. I think in total this is like my 25th Exotica, 24th, 25th Exotica in total. And I'm out here not only representing Hot Sugar Tea with India, that goes live every Friday from 11 to 1, but I'm also doing some work for my friend James Bartolet, who has Galaxy Publicity Booth. So I'm kind of like a jack of all trades today, and plus I have a client here, Nisi Honeydip, who will be nominated again for Urban X BBW Star of the Year. She was recently nominated for BBW Star of the Year for the recent AVNs that happened in January. So I'm kind of doing like multiple hats today. Well, this weekend. That's really what's going on this weekend.
So are you going to the Urban X this year?
Yes, I am most definitely going to the Urban X Awards. The Urban X Awards is highly, highly important. Simply because of the fact that, let me put this microphone back. Simply because of the fact that us as black entertainers in the adult movie business, we don't really have the showcase at the AVN or XBiz or AdultCon that we have for the Urban X Awards. That's why it's very, very important. And I know a lot of people have been out there over the years since the Urban X has been back, and they're bashing the Urban X Awards, saying that they'll support this and they'll do this and this. And let me and I don't want to speak for the owner, Gianna Taylor, but this is my perspective of it. The Urban X Awards is not about urban movies. It is a collection of everything that deals with the adult movie business. Because, I mean, honestly, if you are Spanish, you are an urban person. If you are Latino or if you are Asian, you are an urban person because you're not the traditional, quote-unquote, Caucasian performer.
And let's get out a shout out to Mrs. Stone. Did she get in this year as
Missy Stone, unfortunately, is not here at Exotica in Chicago because she injured her leg back in early January, so she was not able to perform, and that's the reason why she hasn't been here. That's also the reason why she wasn't at the AVN.
And let me say this, I don't want to cut you up, but you broke niggas. I mean, you excuse my language, but you broke guys. Stop trying to sell a queen a dream. You can't help out. Go to step in your lane, stay in your lane, because she don't need nobody saying they can help her and you can't help her.
Right. I just found out about that the other day, that there were people on there that were using, because her friend porn star Jessica Drake started a GoFundMe to raise some money for her medical expenses and stuff like that. And people were contacting her because of the fact that, I'm a fan, I just want to get a chance to meet you or talk to you. That's not what it was for. It was for someone that needed some help. And I know a lot of porn stars nowadays are doing the GoFundMes when they have medical problems or issues. Please, it's for a particular, it's not your chance that, oh my God, I can finally meet so-and-so, I can finally get a chance to so-and-so. It's not for that. It's not to try to hook them and say, no, I want to date you, I want to take you to dinner, I want to have sex with you. It's not for none of that stuff, right? Let it be what it's for. And understand that I don't care if you see a porn starlet having sex on camera with herself, a guy, a girl, multiple people. At the end of the day, they're all human beings, just like you. They wake up, they have the same problems you have, whether it be bills, families, work, job, the car, the dog, yada, yada, yada. They have the same problem as you. Please.
I'm going to say this, I'm going to cut you off, but Misty has been cool since I met her. She's the coolest lady in the game. When I first came to Exotica, my mother had died. I think I just had enough fee to get mission price, and she let me take a picture of her. So I always forget that. That's why when I send something to her, her GoFund page, because I know she's always the same. She don't change.
She doesn't change. I've known Missy now for 10 years, and we've been cool since the very first day I met her. I know exactly when it was back in Exotica, New Jersey, 2009 was the first day I met her, and it was kind of a weird circumstance how we met and got introduced to each other. She got introduced to me through someone else, but we have been friends ever since then. I love her to death for Missy, and I love you. It's not even a question.
So right. What's coming up in this next week on your?
You're going to have to tune in to see what's going to happen next Friday night. Yeah. We did not do a show this past Friday because I'm here at Exotica, so our show was not on the air. We will be live next Friday. And one thing I can tell you that one thing we are going to do a recap of this event right here. As you can see, I have on my baby shirt, China, who was elected to the WWE Hall of Fame last night.
And let me show you what I got. Show my Jimi Hendrix shirt. This is Jimi Hendrix. I met with Buddy Miles on Band of Gypsy song. So I talked about Jimi Hendrix, you know. So this is the last day, Sunday. But remember, when Jimmy did the Star Spangled Banner, he came out as last on last day of the event. So we're here the last day of Exxxotica. I'm with Ralph.
All right. On Friday's show, I am not going to talk about this particular woman again. I already said my statements about how I felt about her Hall of Fame induction that happened last night, and I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm not going to
talk off camera. So tell me what happened.
Well, I very briefly, as those that know, those that really didn't know, China was actually my girlfriend, not only in addition to my manager, and she was elected to the WWE Hall of Fame in January and was actually inducted last night. I am not 100% happy with her election. Don't get me wrong, I'm very happy that she finally got her just desserts. I am not happy that it happened after she died, and I'm not happy that she got elected as a member of DX, when rightfully she should have went in first as a solo and then a member of DX. And what really got me pissed is that people were saying, well, it's like, you know, Rob, you should just be happy she got in. And I was like, no, that's like the consolation prize.
Yeah, I heard you talked about it on the radio.
You know, and that's why I'm not personally happy with it. I'm very ecstatic that she got in, and thank you to everybody in the WWE Universe that put forth that effort to make your voices known that she deserved to be in there. It's just that for me personally, she should have went in as a solo member first before a member of DX. That's just how I personally feel about it, and that's really all I'm going to say about that, because now it's too late. There's nothing else I can say or do about it.
Okay, so this is Mike Scott, Chicago. You know, we down here. We're at Exxxotica, and this is the best Exxxotica ever been, because basically it's in April. It's the first time it's been in April. And
I think
Chicago is a summer outdoors event. So when summer gets warm, most of Chicago is outdoors at Blues Fest. So it's good they do it in April. So we're gonna go out here and we're gonna get down these couple of hours we got to do with. So this is sugar hot tea. Shout out to India. And this is me and Ralph finally got together in Chicago, because I've been seeing him a couple of years. So,
all right, this is the first time anybody's actually, I must admit, this is the first time, because since it's an internet radio show, no one has really seen my face. I mean, you might see me, if you follow me on Twitter, it's Porn Warrior on Twitter, or maybe on Instagram, it's just Mr. Ralph Cherry, but this is actually the first time someone has actually recognized me from the show, that I was like, wow. You know, I mean, I know people listen to the show, but I guess I'm not used to people just saying, hey, aren't you so-and-so from so-and-so?
The face behind the voice. So you hear,
yes, it is.
And they talk about all kind of political things going on with R. Kelly. I heard them talk about the R. Kelly. All kind of stuff is going on in this world. But remember, the only way to keep calm in this troubled world is have a serene mind. Pause before the penitentiary. That's the line.
Exactly.
And you guys and help these ladies that we have some of the ladies in the industry, young girls that's dying and stuff like that, and help them out, you know, with their expenses.
Yes, we've discussed that, and the part about that one is that it's a shame that that's a conversation that has to keep coming back up. Because as I was just telling people while I've been here, you know, on the app, everybody looks at porn and think that everybody's making all this money and they're happy. But the truth of the matter is, as I said 15 minutes ago, everybody has the same problems that you have. And the truth of the matter is that in this industry, the average death of women, it doesn't really affect men as much as women, because women get the bigger scrutiny. Yeah. But the average suicide death, not only is it high in this industry, but the average age is between 22 to 27, and that's just unacceptable. I mean, even in the last 3 weeks, we've had three females that have passed, 22, and the worst one was 19 from a drug overdose. Yeah. We have to do better with that. I don't know. I have ideas on how to get it done, and there's other members of the community that have ideas on how to get it done. We just need for everybody in the community to band together, because we have to put a stop to this, because this is ridiculous. So let me just say all this also to everybody out there that's listening, that whether you're in the porn industry or you're a civilian, if you have health problems, mental health problems, if you feel like you want to take your life, if you feel like it's just better for me to end it all, please, and I can't say this enough, please speak to somebody. There are numbers you can call. The suicide hotline. If you're in the adult industry, you can call APAG. Yeah. You can call Pineapple Express. You can call Serenity Wings down in Atlanta. There are people out there that's willing to sit there and talk to you, not judge you. Talk and listen. Because a lot of times when you're at your wit's end, you just need someone to just listen and not sit back and tell you, well, you should have did this, you could have did that. You just need someone to just shut the hell up and listen to what you're saying. Even myself in India, anybody can get in touch with us at any time if you really feel like I just need to end it. No. I was just talking to someone about this 2 days ago, and she said she felt like she was giving up. I said, no, you're only 26 years old. This is not the way for you to go. It's not the way for you to leave this earth. Killing yourself is never an option.
Thanks, Ralph. So we're gonna end it because we got to get an interview with Kobe. Pinky told me to come here Sunday. She said she's supposed to be here Sunday. So this is Ralph Sugar Hot Tea.
That's right.
Here what time you come?
All right. The name of the show is Hot Sugar Tea, hosted by India Morel, retired porn star. Yeah. We are live every Friday from 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Dollhouse Radio. You can reach us over the web. You can reach us through our phone app. Definitely, if you want to call, our number is 646-595-4038. We do accept phone calls, so please call us if you want to talk, and just call us and hit us up if you want to just say, hey, can you get so-and-so on the show, because I really like to hear from them. I haven't heard from them. If there's a foreign porn performer that you haven't heard from in a while, we do research to find where people are at, to bring them on the show, because we do the show for you. We don't do it for myself or India. We do it for you. So please contact us. Let us know what you want to hear.
Thanks, Ralph.
All right.
Okay.